Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Bitcoin report for Friday, September the 24th, starting with the crypto index here, which is the top 10, so weighted to Bitcoin and Ethereum mainly. And in this case scenario, we're looking at wave 1 here with an A and a B and a C for wave 2, and then an impulse wave to the upside here. So I'm not seeing 3 waves in this move up in Ethereum, Bitcoin, or the crypto index here. So it does appear to be wave 1. It could be an A wave and a B wave and a C wave taking us into here, so we'll need to be careful about that, but it's always just one step at a time confirming things. So yeah, I mean, one of the important things here is that if this was going to go bearish from this point to come down through here, then it would need to turn here. But because it's in 5 waves here, then sure, it can pull back, but it shouldn't come down lower here anymore. So it can't be wave 1 here and 2 here, 1 here and 2 here, and then moving down, because we've got 5 waves here, not 3 waves. But that said, the next problem is this one up here, because that would be the 61.8% of the length from the top to the bottom here, which is important in a bigger correction. So we could have this as an A wave here and a B wave up here, and looking at this pullback as a wave 4, not as a wave 2, which we have been looking at as well, but I don't need to go there today. So yeah, look, it's just building a case story. So let's go and have a look at Bitcoin, but the takeaway here is that if we get 5 waves here, then we'll get a correction and then we'll get another 5 up. So bullish. That said, with the Bitcoin here, we still can't rule out this count, which is 5 waves down here for wave A, then an A and a B and a C for the B wave, then down for 1, back for 2, down for 1 and back for 2, and then down for 3. So we're at an important juncture in here, and I have to be careful. I mean, it does appear to count as 5 waves, so that's good news. But I've just got to be careful. That's all. So anyway, we'll get to that, and we'll come back to that, or get to that in one way or another. On the positive side, we've got wave 4 in play, with wave 1 an A and a B and a C for wave 2. It has moved down rather sharply, so that is a concern to me. So that means that I need stronger evidence for a move up through here. Now, as I may have mentioned, that I've paid my taxes and I'm going to start HODLing again. Well, I've been HODLing for a long time, since 10,000, but and I have positions all over the place. So I'll start, but I haven't built in this trend because I had to save for my taxes, or from here actually. I mean, I've got positions over here, but I don't have positions in this space. So I'll be looking to move on in, start building. So yeah, but for me, I want to see this 5 waves up here. So as the best I can count that, and then I want to see a corrective wave coming into play here as wave 1 and 2. So this will be an ABC pullback here, and once I can confirm that by taking that top out there, then I'll start moving in. Because even when I think about it, you get wave 1 to here, 2 to here, well, wave C is going to take us to this top, or to the 50,000, which can be a B wave, but the good thing is that even if this goes an A and a B and a C wave for a B wave here, and then we come down for a C wave, it won't be wave 2 at that point, because a wave 2 is a 5-3-5 structure. So if we get a B wave up here, then it'll make this an A wave here. So we would have to be in some part of some bigger triangle-y thing or something within wave 4 here, some ongoing kind of correction in that space. So we're not there yet, so for that I can't confirm that, but just pointing out that that would be the first start of having something of that nature. So we'll just cruise in here for this, and once we have a look at this, we'll look at Ethereum on the tick chart as well. Okay, so just the basic picture here. So what I want to just point out here is just what I pointed out then as well, is that we want, in one way or another, we want some sort of ABC pattern to come back, and then we can go long from that point. That would be profit safely, my new word. That's a safe trade. Of course, we can buy back here and do all sorts of other things as well, but just to point that out at that point. So there does appear to be 5 waves here, and yeah, well, I need to discuss that on the tick chart, because there's another option where we can just go continue to build up as well, so we need to look at that as well. But yeah, so that's that. I would like to get the 61.8% in here reasonably accurately, so that's it there. So that's the top one, and that's the 50. So it's already reacted from the 50 and it's testing the 61.8% at this point. So that's that on the 4 hour. Just good to update them all, you know, as we go. I mean, I shouldn't be doing housework in front of you, but hey, we're almost family now. So in this case, you know, this is where we've got to be careful, because this move down here can be wave 1 coming back to the 50-60% for wave 2 there. So we've either got that, or we're going to have wave 2 here, and we look at all of this as wave 1 to the upside. This is what we're up with. So we're getting close to everything, you know. When we came down here in 5 waves, we knew we'd be coming back to the box. Will we be back in 5 waves, 3 waves, yada, 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 all of that sort of stuff. So we still need this to top. A top could be in place there, but either way, it doesn't matter right just now. But let's just look at that. Let's also look at from this low. I'll just take it to the 45,000 and we can adjust it later, but it's just to give a bit of a picture. So not that the market has to pull back this far, but wave 2s are normally sharp and swift, so it can pull back that far. So just be careful about that. And normally the A wave is the quickest, so we've got to be very careful about thinking if the A wave is going to be quick, and then we know that the market can turn from that point as a wave 2 up here. We don't want to make any assumptions too quickly when it drops. And if you're long and you're okay holding through this, that's, you know, these are the things that you need to figure out yourself, you know. So that, yeah, that's the safe trade at that point, but we can obviously do better than that. But it's just good to get the shell in there, and also, you know, the warning sign of all of this. I mean, it does count quite nicely as a impulse wave, but we've just got to be careful sometimes, you know. There could be just some little subtlety that I've missed or something or other. Okay, so let's go to the tick chart. I'm going to go to 100 ticks, and I've got another count on 10 ticks, which takes us a bit higher, so I want to point that out as well. But this count here has got much the same count as the Ethereum. I'm not sure how much we need. Okay, that's plenty. So I've been expanding it in a conservative way, and I kind of like the count that I've got now. Let me just clean this up a little bit here. That can be our wave 2, just in case I've missed something in some way. I mean, it could be something like an A, B, C to here for the A wave, here to the B wave, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finishing here for the C wave of 2, you know. That's what I'm that's what we need to be mindful of, you know. So we're not out of the woods yet with all of this. So I've just had breakfast, got to eat at some point. So just just to do those there. But otherwise, that said, we look at this as wave 1 and 2 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1, and back for 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 3, an A and a B and a C on that note there for wave 4, then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 for the third wave. A nice fourth wave here, and then the fifth wave here is, well, I was looking at this as wave 1 here and 2 here. Nice strong third wave, that would be the fourth wave over there. And then we're going into the fifth wave, which will be the top that we're looking for. Now, do we put that right there, or do we go up a little bit further? I'm not sure about all of that. I hope we get the first high above the level, because it just, let me just have a closer look here. That looks like 1, 2, yep, that's all the third wave. So we can look at that. And what's that? What's that? What's that? Not looking good there, I must say. But we could view that as wave 1 here, back for wave 2, but this is where the 45, the 5 is skewing the count here. So this wave 5 is okay. We could put that wave 5 there, but obviously we made a high here, so we're going to be going up further. So we need to, if we've got any little blue dudes, these ones over here, let's just drag these out of bed. And I'll just need a bit more. Probably, I'm just guessing here because this is pretty ugly here. But just see how we go with this anyway. So the 45, 300, 45, 400, somewhere in that space there, we'll be looking for this top being in play there as wave 1, hopefully, and not wave C. The dreaded bear is coming out. So there we go. In terms of our trades, we had a few in here, and then we talked about taking percentage or take profit at 45, so that stands. I will put the stop under this wave 4 here. It will probably get taken out. The market could indeed just climb a little bit higher here. That might be another signal to take the rest of it off the table at that point there as well. Do you want to go back into this wave 2 and carry that there? Will it come all the way down to the 50-60% mark? It will probably come down into this space here more likely. It will probably be up in this space somewhere. There's a lot of support in around the wave 4 and the old top here somewhere. So it'll probably be in there somewhere rather than deeper down here. But at the same time, you know, you got to kind of understand the beginning and the middle, the best and the worst of it all. I do think we should protect it though. So you can put the stop there, and if it just keeps on going, that's fine. Because on the 10-tick chart, I've got a longer proposition here, which might need some more data. I mean, it's just sharing ideas, so it's not really a matter of being right or wrong. So this is a trend that will just keep building, because sometimes the market does that. You just don't get that 5 waves. It just keeps sort of clawing its way up, you know. So in this case, we've got green wave 1 and 2 here, then we've got 1 and 2 here, and then 1 and 2 here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here for the third wave, fourth wave, and the fifth wave to make that third. So it just makes it a little bit more, you know, well, quite a lot more ongoing, really. So let's just put that on top of group 2 there. So in a way, this one here, what I was thinking, can take us 5 waves to close to the 50,000. Now that would be really good. That would be fantastic. So I don't know what's going to be the situation with both of these counts, but this is a more bullish count, okay? But yeah, I just thought I'd share it, and it'll be kind of interesting because on the other count, we're looking for a classic trading levels pattern of 45. So on that classic trading levels pattern, you know what that looks like. It's going to be like that. The arrival, the reaction, the first high above the level, and then come down. It may not come down. If it's going to build, it could build without coming back below the level. But you've got your stop over here for that if you're going to be going through with that. So we'll see push up here and a wave 4 here. So it'll be quite shallow in that regard. So you can take, if that's the case, you take this wave 2 low here and that top there, and you'll come in wherever the 38.2% retracement level is, and then move up to that point. The next level above above 45 is 46. It's the 65, 72, and the 80. So in this case here, it's just thin that out a little bit. And then we've also got group 2, 72 in there as well, so roughly there. So they're the levels to the upside anyway. We know that 46,500 has been a bit of a strong player in the past, so it'll probably play out here as well. So that would be a good case for this wave 3 and this wave 4 to pull back. Anyway, just keep an eye on that, because if that occurs and that second high there, then we can go along, because the other way we're looking for the wave 2 to pull back will pull back further. Let's just go back to the 100 tick for a moment, just so we can get our bearings when we look at Ethereum. So with Ethereum, this is not Ethereum, this is Bitcoin, but it will be much the same in this instance. So we're just we've got wave 3 and 4 here, and then we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure how that's going to finish off, but we should get a reasonable, decent correction back from wave 1 and 2 here for that. And if I'm awake and I see this playing out here, well then I'll put out a 60-second update or something, something quite quick in that regard. So yeah, but this is where we need, all around this top here is where we need to pay attention. So Ethereum's got much the same. So this is Ethereum here. So I'll just we got wave 3 and 4 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish off. And it's much the same here as well. We've got wave 1 here and 2 here. And I haven't really moved the stop. Apologies about that. We can just go there for the time being. But if that's 3 and 4 here, then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, which all looks quite good. And then we'll have another move up to finish off into that 50-60% box there. And then it's the A, the B, and the C. We should be able to see that. Do you know what I mean? It should move away from its current trend, wherever that may be. All of this. It's already moved away. Trend lines are good to a point. But yeah, we should see it, Don't need those. So that's it, really. It's the same situation, all the same down here. And that's our count. So we're quite close, which is pretty exciting. It's exciting that this can be counted better as an impulse wave rather than a corrective wave. Because a wave 2, if this was a rally for wave 2 up here, it would be 5 waves, 3 waves, and 5 waves. It would be something like that. But this is just really a straight line in a way. So even though I could be wrong, the weight is to the 1 here, and the profit safely is there on that B wave, but we should be able to get a better situation occurring than that. You may want to, you know, with these positions here, you may want to drift through that. If you want to, let's do that, shall we? Let's leave the Ethereum out of the way, and then we'll just look to build back in. And what we can do on that note is that, just to lessen the blow a little bit, just take a percentage at that point. It just depends on if you got any leverage in that, you know. If you got leverage, you don't want to be holding through that because it just clocks up too much in time. Time is money in this situation. So yeah, taking some money off the table, probably, I'll just, doesn't really want to go up, does it? This little move here, let's just check her out. It's a bit of a wonky old wave 4, isn't it? It looks like probably the C wave here, some sort of B wave here, and A. Yeah, it's overlapped. Could we look at this as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5? We could do. Just now I've got to check it out. No, that's okay. That's all. I got it. Okay, so yeah. So one more little move up and then a rollover. And it'll be nice if it does roll over, and it'll be good if it uses the 3,000 here, if it just comes below it so we can get it back on this level. And then the idea would to be building, spit it out, Pete, to be building through, you know, through these levels here, 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 and here, and here, and then we can add on top of the 5 as well. That's how we'll build to the upside. So maybe you want to, you know, just take a percentage here and then carry that, and then we'll build back in over here. Alrighty, I've waffled on long enough. We've got the picture, and I'll try and give an update on in this space here if I see it setting up properly, you know. Okay, cheers.